to the last class. All right. If we first think of just this idea of our jockeys, boom, 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 just getting used to this idea that you're used to stretches and releases. There's other places that you've used them before. The stretch and release is what you're going to want to go for within your outer knees. All right. So if we think first from the middle of the class, how to get in. Right. If we have our basic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One good way to get into all of your bow swing movements is the idea of a come around. It's going to be a quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Again, opening up this right shoulder, and we're just going to create a out and in from there to start our first crossover. From there, we had our crossovers. We talked a bit about the idea of compressing, fully compressing to the left or to the right, or allowing the follow to pass through on either side. We did a little hitch step where we crossed a little more. Whoop, bang, boom, boom, ba. Again, the idea is that if you want more momentum, instead of stepping to your partner in a small step, you step past them. The more you step past, the more drive you have on the way through. All right. So we did a couple of things there. Again, to get out of your crossovers, you can also just do an out and in to close, as opposed to an out and in to open. All right. So the big thing for leads to remember: opening up this right shoulder. Big tendency is this left side is always easily opened, and this right side, they crash into their follows. So make sure leads again, pull the right shoulder back, allow the follows through, and you'll find it a lot easier to get some of that easy bow swing basic stuff done. All right, so from there we had our pure bow classes. All right, we started with this idea of single time rhythms. We had our 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I talked about, the little joystick, forward, back, side to side. So if you think of this as static, allowing yourself on one foot, on the back foot, to the left, to the right, and then you can change up the rhythms to your half time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, and you also had your quarter times. Your 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So some of the drills we worked on, the first one was just very easily going back for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, reversing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, reversing. Boom, boom, ba-da-dee-ya, boom. Eventually we took that into 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we said that is your basic. You can choose to travel more in your basic. Usually if the song's slower, I'll travel a little bit more. If the song's faster, I'll do it a little bit more in place. But you can do it in place nice and slow too if you want to. It's really up to you what you want your basic to look like. All right. From there, we did our drill where we had our basic, and then we did, I said, single time, half time, quarter time. So you have a basic, ba, boom, boom, ba, you have single time, pa, boom, boom, ba, you have half time, pa, boom, boom, ba, and your quarter time, pa, boom, boom, ba. Again, with your quarter time, think back leads, not diagonally, but actually back. Left foot behind, let me turn a little, sorry. Left foot behind your right to get her to swing in. Gather that leg up, push off that left foot, drag the arm in. All right? I think that was just about everything. Guys, thank you very much and good work.